Well, we had a release of something. We're not sure what the substance was. We're not going to speculate. But it caused 22 people to go to hospitals, various hospitals, 5 in total, 5 hospitals. We've had multiple agencies respond as far out as Thornton and as close as Louisville, one of our closest neighbors. Boulder County Hazmat's here currently, and they are doing the investigation to find out exactly what's been released in the pool area.
We've been told by multiple people that it was chlorine gas.
Yeah, I've heard that too, but that's not been confirmed. So, like I said, I'm not going to speculate on what it was. But
can you give us a status on the patients?
To my knowledge, they're all conscious, alert, and oriented. Beyond that, I don't have any other information.
What type of symptoms were they showing in there? Why did they need to be taken to the hospital?
Yeah, I heard everywhere from nausea to headaches, stuff like that. I don't have a lot of information as far as the medical side of their conditions yet. It's still preliminary.
And we heard that one was in serious and one in critical. Can you confirm that?
That's the first I've heard of that, no. Yeah.
And what are your crews doing right now?
Right now we're kind of de-escalating the incident. A lot of resources have been picked up, demobilized. Boulder County Hazmat's still actively investigating. I'm not sure the progress they've made yet. I haven't made contact with them for about 20-30 minutes now. So.
When we say spill, are we talking about a gas? Is it
Again, I don't know. I have no clue why those people took ill. I think most of them were children. Maybe a few adults in there. I don't know that either. It was very hectic initially with 22 patients. You know, our initial focus was getting resources here to transport that many people, and we did that flawlessly, really.
Can you talk about the location a little bit? So the spill happened in a rec center?
Yeah, it's in the pool area of the rec center, the city of Lafayette's rec center. Yeah, that's correct.
In the pool. Okay, great.
Pool area. I'm not.
Pool area.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where. Again, a lot of it's secondhand information to me. I've been out at the command post, so I haven't been hands-on or eyes-on with anything. Right?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What time was the call?
16:10.
Can you talk a little bit about what it's like as an agency to be responding to this type of call? I mean, pretty serious? Or?
Sure. Whenever you have 22 patients, that's a big deal. You know, we're a small community. I was off duty, and obviously I come to this size of an event, I'll be here. And my battalion chief handled it, again, flawlessly, got the resources ordered up. You know, it's a career call for, I think, most everybody here, but 22 patients. You don't get that very, very often. So, yeah, get you pumped up.
So I know you said you don't know a whole lot, but the patients, 22, they were all affected at the same time? Like, was it over a period, or was it just very quickly that this happened to them?
I think it was very quickly. I don't think it was over any extended period. Again, I don't know that for fact either. So,
That's good.
Yeah.
We're talking about children or adults?
Yeah, to my knowledge, I heard nothing about adults being transported. It was mostly children.
Do you guys have anything else?
No, what else are we missing? Is there anything else that we're missing?
Just some of the local agencies that are here. I'd like to mention them. North Metro Fire, Westminster Fire, Thornton Fire, Louisville, Rocky Mountain Fire, Boulder County Hazmat, obviously Lafayette, and then AMR was also here with a couple of private ambulances.
Who is the last one?
AMR out of Boulder.
22,
I'm sorry.
22 people, that's a lot of people. Would you call this a large response?
Yeah, this is definitely a mass casualty incident. Yeah, and they transport to 5 different area hospitals.
How did you say the incident is mass what?
Mass casualty incident?
What does that mean?
It just means that our initial resources were overwhelmed, so we had to call for mutual aid.
And then, if you had to describe this scene in a few sentences, what would you say about what we're looking at here?
Well, again, it's the tail end of an incident. Again, people are winding down. The urgency's gone away. Everybody's been transported. Now the focus is on inside the building as far as what caused these illnesses. We don't know that yet. So when I'm done here, I'll be checking with Boulder County Hazmat to find out, you know, where they're at in the investigation on this. So
when will people be allowed back in there?
That I don't know.
After the threat, though, I would assume you guys are still seeing if the threat is still active in there and
Sure.
you'll fix it, or?
Yeah, once I get a briefing from them, then we'll know, you know, the status of when the rec center opens again. I don't have that now, though.
And just to confirm, you said 22 patients.
Correct.
22. And I just want to Are you now chief, not deputy chief?
Correct. I just recently promoted, have not received my new shield yet.
There
So
you go. And you, in this, just say and spell your full name again.
it's David Friedel, Friedel. And I'm
Lafayette.
Fire Chief for the city of Lafayette.
I have one more question.
Okay.
Is there any danger outside of the rec center here?
No.
Or is everything contained?
Everything was contained. It was contained in the rec center, actually. That area is isolated by glass and doors, and so, to my knowledge, it did not affect the entire rec center, just that one particular area,
Just the pool area.
just the pool area.
Okay.
Did you say that the entire, even though it was only in the pool area, did you say the entire rec center was evacuated? I couldn't remember.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, the whole thing. Why?
Yeah.
Why was that important for everybody to get out of there?
Well, you just don't know the extent of it, and you can't keep one portion of the rec center open and close the other portion when you're talking about a potential hazardous materials incident. So, we err on the safe side and get everybody out. It didn't take long to do that. So, and they were all evacuated to Pioneer Elementary School, which is right across the driveway here.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you mentioned that. The Pioneer, we were told that's kind of like what do you call it, like a triage area?
It was
Can you
triage,
talk a little
correct.
More about what people were doing over there and if they were taken over?
So the patients were taken out of the rec center to Pioneer Elementary. We turned that into a triage area. Patients were assessed in there as far as the priority of transport, and then they were taken to the ambulances that were lined up out front here, and then taken to the local area hospitals.
Why so many different hospitals, 5 different hospitals that patients were taken to?
Well, 22. If you take 22 patients to a hospital, you've overwhelmed it. Even a big, large metropolitan hospital, it couldn't handle 22 patients. So we call our local hospitals and find out what they can take for numbers, and that's how we make that determination.
When will you be able to give us the next update? Just after you talk to them, or?
Yeah. Let me check in with them. Give me about 20, 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.